You wanna be in the video? You wanna say hi? Say hi, Jinx. No? You just wanna look around? Can I put you down and have you not bother me? I love you, bye-bye. Hey guys, so I was originally going to do another product 101 on our ShadowSense, but this morning as I was getting ready, I thought it'd be a little more fun to do, instead of a one-on-one, a 101 plus, and talk to you guys a little bit about ShadowSense in more of an unconventional way. I want to talk to you guys about a few different ways that you can use ShadowSense other than eyeshadow. So I have my little list down here, so I might keep looking down to reference it so I don't forget, because I wrote down 7 different ways. And the first of which is contouring and highlight. This, I've never been really terribly great at the whole contouring and highlight thing, but since I've been using our ShadowSense colors, it's been so much easier. Now, normally I'll put my basic foundation and concealer on, but then to add a little bit more, I guess, flair, I have been using, let me get these products here. I have been using 3 different colors to actually contour and highlight throughout my makeup process. The first of which is our Mocha Java. I am legit obsessed with this color. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I run out of, well, I'm gonna buy more when I run out, but I use this every single day. This is the color that I use to contour. It's also my go-to color when I'm using just a basic everyday eyeshadow look. So what I do with this one is, after I put my foundation on, I actually take the Mocha Java and apply it all the way around for contouring. And I tried this morning applying it straight from the applicator onto my face, but I got like a real harsh line. So what I normally do is I just take a basic stippling brush or face brush, and I put some of the color straight onto the brush from the applicator itself, and then I just apply it in little circles and make sure to blend it out completely. You can do this really easily. It's a great way to get a very light, soft contour, or you can apply more product to get a more defined contour. Now, if you've ever contoured, you want to make sure when you darken, you lighten at the same time. So I have normally been, when I highlight, I use the white concealer mixed with my foundation. But if you don't have the white concealer, you can always use our Snow ShadowSense. This is literally a, sorry about the noises. This is literally a white eyeshadow. And it's really great and really bright. And if you're going to use this one to highlight, you'll want to make sure you mix it in with some of your foundation so it's not just bright white on your face. So take like a small little dab of foundation and a small little dab of the Snow ShadowSense and mix it together, and then apply it everywhere that you would normally highlight to counteract the contouring. Or one other thing you can do is, I use the Sandstone Pearl Shimmer. You can also use the regular Sandstone Pearl, but I use the shimmer to highlight my eyes. I usually place it right here in the corner of my eyes and right below my eyebrows to kind of add a nice little shimmery pop effect. This is very close to my skin color right now, so I don't have to use a lot to make it add just a soft little subtle pretty effect. You can also use this as a basic highlighter right here on your cheeks as well if you want to. I've never been huge into the whole concept of adding a shimmery highlight below my eyes, but I know a lot of people really like that. Another use for ShadowSense is you can use it as blush. I have our blush sense and I use it on a regular basis, but today I actually decided to use our Mulberry ShadowSense as blush instead. I did notice it goes on a bit different than the blush sense does, so it took a little bit longer to actually get it to blend and look like the blush sense normally does. But it actually worked really well. I don't know if you can see, but I have like a very pink rosy cheek, and the color blush sense that I have is a bit darker, so it just kind of adds a tiny little bit of color. So this is great because now I have 2 different colors that I can use to add as blush, and you can even mix them together if you want to get a combined color between the 2. So this is going to be a really great go-to for different colors of blush if you want to use them. A third way you can use ShadowSense is as eyeliner. We do have our liner sense, but I haven't actually tried that one out yet. Instead, I have been using our Onyx ShadowSense as eyeliner. You could also, if you want more of a brown eyeliner look, you can use our Garnet. This does have a small bit of a shimmer to it though, which could be a really cool effect. But for the Onyx, I literally just take an eyeliner brush and I open the ShadowSense and I take my brush and get the color directly off the applicator and just apply it like I would normal liquid eyeliner. It's not as harsh as liquid eyeliner because it's so much easier to put on. It's less easy to make mistakes as you would with liquid eyeliner, which is great because I am awful at using that stuff. And it's really easy to use as your under eye eyeliner as well. And all in all, it gives a really great effect when you want to have a soft liner. You can put it on with the liner pencil and then take a smaller fluffy brush and go back over it a couple times, and it kind of softens it up and blends it out just a little bit so it's not as harsh of a line. Staying on topic with the Onyx ShadowSense, one a little weird, not normal way you could do ShadowSense with is mascara. I actually did not think of this one. This is something that my sister mentioned to me, and I tried it out the other day and it was actually really cool. If you don't want to use mascara or you want to add a little bit of extra definition to your eyelashes, you can actually use our Onyx ShadowSense to add extra volume, extra color, extra thickness to your lashes as just plain mascara or on top of your existing mascara. What I used it for the other day was I put false eyelashes on, and instead of adding mascara as well to my normal lashes, I actually used the Onyx ShadowSense to darken up my regular lashes to match the color of my false eyelashes, which was really cool. And I didn't have to worry about it smudging onto my face and getting everywhere else. It actually stayed on really well. Another use for our ShadowSense, this is I think number 6 now, is I use our Candlelight ShadowSense as concealer and primer. Since our ShadowSense colors are cream-based, they do not necessarily need a primer on your eyes. But if you have really fair skin like me, or your eyelids are very veiny, you can see different colors through them, it is kind of nice to add an extra primer beforehand so you get a very even tone when you actually do apply your ShadowSense. But for this, I literally apply it underneath my eyes right here, blend it out a little bit, and it helps cover up those dark circles that I get every morning. And then I apply it all over my upper lid and underneath my eyebrows to even out the color on my eyelids before I put my ShadowSense on for the day. I have been mixing our Garnet and Mocha Java together to use as an eyebrow definition color. And the reason I've been mixing them is the Mocha Java is a little more light than I would want for my eyebrows, and the Garnet has a tiny bit of a reddish and a little bit of a shimmer to it. So when pre-mixed together, they create a really nice, pretty kind of softer matte brown that works really well with my eyebrow color. And so I'll just dab a little bit of each color on my mixing palette, and I just mix it together straight on the brush and apply it to my eyebrows, and it helps redefine them and make them more fluffy. They just look better afterwards. The last way I wanted to talk about that you can use ShadowSense is, I think, one of my favorites. I am in love with our LipSense products, and I have been playing around a lot with mixing different colors together, making my own unique colors, and doing weird little effects with it. And one thing that I found you could do is you can actually use ShadowSense along with your LipSense. Yes, you can put eyeshadow on your lips. It's weird to think about, but it applies a really cool effect. For a basic, if you want them to just have a small little highlight to them, you can use our Sandstone Pearl Shimmer on the very bottom of your lip in the center, and it adds a nice little shimmery, pretty highlight effect to your lip. Or what I did the other day is, for a more dramatic look, I used our Onyx ShadowSense, and before applying my LipSense, I actually took it and I lined my lips and brought it in just a little bit, and then I put my LipSense on over it, and it added a really cool kind of ombre effect to it. These are the only 2 colors I have used personally with my LipSense, but you can play around with any of these colors that you want. You can use our white, you can use, I don't know, maybe Candlelight to do different things. You can even use the Candlelight to go right below and around the edges of your lips to make your lips pop a little bit more. So there you have it. Those are the 7 different ways that I thought of this morning to use ShadowSense in a more unconventional way. I'm sure there's several more ways you guys can think of. If you have any other ideas of how you can use ShadowSense in unique ways, add them in the comments below, or if you have any questions or anything, feel free to let me know. And as always, thanks for watching. Oh, how do I stop recording? Whew, this is